Okay, so this is gonna be a continuation of what I was talking about before.
Smoke's missed too.
So we're just gonna go through this real fast. This is round 5. Round 5, let's see what happens. Okay, so in the beginning when you're coming up, I gotta get to these guys. I think it's these two right here. When you're walking up mid, you both watch the left side, which is a problem, because what if they just come from the right side and they kill you? That's communication. Oh yeah, so Shake does go AFK. That's fine. So if you watch right here, you're both watching the left side. So. And then he dies, and then obviously nobody's there to get the trade kill for him. Which, I mean, it's alright, but it's not good. He kind of just rushes forward with the op. I don't know. I mean, that's the risk you take when you peek mid, so that's fine. That's why. So basically, right now, so you have. Okay, so when you spawn, you have control of this area right here. I'd say like up to here. And then you have this entire piece of the map. So right now, what are you using? Obviously, you're a man down, so it's not the best example. But like, you don't have any B control, and you have like alt mid control, and like you're starting to go into like the apartments. But you don't have control that is given to you in the game, and you'll see that hurts you later. So basically, this smoke comes out. Okay, actually, it doesn't. I guess because like your teammate died, you're like, okay, we're not going anymore, and then you decide to go B. Okay, here comes Shake. I guess you said you had a phone call. He's back. He's got a gun, full nades, everything. That's cool, right? And I think he's the one that makes the mistake right here. So he smokes off spools, which is nice. Oh no, it's shotgun. So you see he's coming up here, right? If he's in first, he's supposed to check all the angles, right? Well, he didn't check sandbags. So there could be a guy, and I watch on like the other POVs, nobody else checks it. I assume because they think he got it. But he doesn't. So the guy could have been sitting there and he backstabs all of you. So he's coming here. You're doing your B flashes. He doesn't check the spot right behind him, which does get flashed, but if the guy was looking into the wall, it doesn't. He's coming in here. Kill the guy. New box plan. One thing right here is you don't seem to be worried too much about smokes. So the spool smoke dissipates, and you almost die because of it. I think because yeah, see this, he just walks right by as it dissipates. So you have to keep that tracked and timed. And you have a guy with the smoke who dies now. But like you could like re-smoked the.
I'm lagging. What the fuck?
Oh
Yo,
yeah.
Dad, you still had a smoke that you should have used.
Oh, see there you
I
go.
mean, they're all smoked still.
Only 3. What the fuck?
Okay. So you can hear that there's and then there was I missed it here because I was focusing on that. You bait your teammate, which is fine, but you bait kind of wrong. Let's see. So we got these two guys. So basically, what happens here is Shake baits Aloha, but it could have gone really poorly. So
I'm lagging. What the fuck?
so now it's a
Dad, you still had a
2v1.
smoke that you should have.
Don't listen to what they say because we already heard it. So you have a guy new box and a guy emo. If he crosses, he has to come past this line to be able to shoot one of you two. So at any point in time, If he comes across, looks this way, this guy shoots him. And if he comes this way, this guy shoots him, right? So you can either play it super passive or you can bait your other person. So what happens is Aloha gets killed over here, but he doesn't tell Snake that he's just going to go out and then bait himself. So Snake has to come around. He comes around and shoots him. But that could have gotten easily wrong and the other guy flicks it right.
I mean,
have four
they're
up.
all smoked still.
So you see he dies.
Fuck.
Okay. And then he comes out and kills him. You see the guy almost actually turns and shoots him. That could have gone really poorly. So for this, why don't you guys do anything? You sit and spawn. You can see you have all this time to think about your strat. At least walk out. And you don't. Wow, he gets dualies for some reason. And then there's a comment that somebody makes because like you can hear your own team. It's like right now, why aren't you out on the map? Do things. You're done buying. Go. Basically, when that happens is like I was saying before. You have this much amount of the map or whatever. Every second you waste is parts that you're going to be scared to take part of your own. Because you might think, oh, they're pushed up banana now. Or you might not even realize that you're late, and then you die. And that happens here as well. Do you see this guy all the way up mid, and you're just coming up? He misses because I guess he doesn't see through the nade or whatever. But that's not good. He gets backstabbed. He looks over there and the other guy kills him. Because you guys are just late on the round. I think, yeah, you actually lose this round, I think.
Why? Did you go up banana when I said they're rushing mid?
He's an abs.
The way you said that, it made it sound like they were pushing alt or something. Like
No, rushing
they're coming
mid.
up mid.
Like
And then,
straight
I
up
don't know.
mid.
I didn't think they were like behind.
I don't know, there's a comm problem right there.
Oh my, I can't believe we just lost to a mid rush.
You lost to a mid-rush. I mean, what? Like, yeah, obviously it doesn't happen. But you just counter that by sitting back for a second or getting to your positions on time. So that's why it's really important. Even if you don't know what the plan is, go to your default at least. And South Singles over here gets like 30 kills. And this is like, so they rushed mid, and I'll explain why what they did was correct. So you didn't expect it, right? And on your CT side, you have problems where they expect it, so you do.
Oh my god.
And he almost kills this guy, actually. He almost wins the round. Okay, and then this one. Okay, so if you look at your economy right now, and you buy 2 pistols in this round. So if anybody's going to be buying pistols, it should be the people with 3300, right? Not the 1450, not the 2400, not the 2000. Especially not, the 1450. And we'll see who buys. The 2400 bot. And the 1700 bot. So basically, obviously, like, the round doesn't matter. You're gonna lose anyway. You should lose. You have 1 smoke, 2 P250s. But the problem is, you can't buy next round if you have 1450 off of the double loss points. Or like, even if you wanted to force for some reason, like you think they have no money because you kill 4 of them and like you're like let's buy, then you can't. Where like the other people they can buy. I guess we'll just oops. Let's go through this reference. Alright, you die. And it's like, look at your money right now. The 3600 guy could have bought AK head armor. The 2400 guy that bought, he can get head armor AK, but he could have got, another gun. And then you have Shake, who had no money anyway, but he can buy, like Tech 9 head armor. So like, you can still buy this round. It's like, why isn't your team buying? And he prefers to get the Galil so he can get the nades, I guess. And he gets the Galil as well. So you have 5 smokes, which is nice, but you only have 4 flashes. And like for example, if you're coming up here, And you guys love your flash, whatever you do, you love that thing where you just throw it. To get past mid, you have to flash so that they get off their angle, or they're at least blind, and then you shoot them. Without flashes, it's hard to take things. I mean, that's just a general rule. This is round 8. Oh, there was also another comm problem in this one. Okay, so basically, another thing, they give you apartments every single round of this match. That is something you won't get. So, like, when you're doing that, don't be running through apartments because they can hear you, and they'll at least call out that one person is here. Oh, okay, yeah. So, the part with the comm problem happens to be it's these guys.
I don't know.
So Shake dies to a guy on Optic car. I guess, you know, he doesn't see that guy right there. So now, from where he died, number one, he should be able to tell his car, because where else could he die from? But then the other guy should, you know, maybe calm it out.
Did you not know he... Yeah, I don't know. We can't just walk up there like that. Like they push up every round. Like we could probably nade
If you say
them.
they push out every round, you throw nades, and you kill them. Which I think what you do next round, and it's actually really cool. So now you got a Galil and you got an AK, and you're trying to work 2v5. Because what happened? Your boiler guy running around dies. Your two guys rushing up mid with no grenades die. It's just like you're not using all the you have nades, but you just don't use them.
You're not gonna be
Let's see
behind
what
it.
happens.
You fell back.
He makes a noise right there. Why are you making footsteps? You're trying to be sneaky. It's a 2v5. So I assume, let's just see. I don't even know what happens. I think that this guy should rotate if they hear one noise. Well, actually no, he shouldn't. He could play over here though. It's like, you know, they know one person is here, so they assume that there'll be two people. If there's not, you still got two people here. I don't know. He could just rotate here.
This round we're gonna fake
I don't
it
think
the
they need to,
execute
'cause
with like
the ops-
ops,
yeah, the ops right
flashes,
there and he just kills
smokes,
everybody.
blah blah blah. Send a bomb and all with someone else to lurk, and then we'll execute, get halfway in the site, and then we'll fall back, take mid. We gotta make these kids rotate.
And yeah, see, that one guy did rotate over. So now it's round 9. Yeah, okay. This is just Nico, I don't really care about it. Oh yeah, you get like triple naded in apartments, but that doesn't matter. And here's what we do, what was really nice, and a lot of people, they don't do it. So basically, the CTs are putting a lot of pressure on B, and you've noticed this. So you're like, let's just hold back and give it to them, and then we'll go after, you know, they waste their smokes. So like right there, you're like, we heard him car, let's nade him. You know, he's at car last round, maybe he'll be there again. You throw a triple nade and you just destroy him, and the other guy. So you're like, nice, we got the 2 on B. You know, maybe there's another one, maybe, most likely not.
I've never seen that shit.
They don't even know what's going on. Oh yeah, so you see this guy comes right here, garden. And I think your teammate throws a flash. Yeah, so your teammate's already in garden. You throw the flash before he gets there, and then he can peek it. So just try to, like, if you're gonna do these things, have them written out. Like, say if we have 3 people in B, I'm a flash garden for you, and it's always the same people every time, so they know what's going on. Oh, actually, he dies to that. That's why it's important. And then you play for drill. You're like, the guy could be CT, and you send a guy banana. Great. There's no way you can lose this round.
Terrorists win.
And you don't. That's nice. There was another thing about Nin did something with his lurking. Let's see, he's 7.
Yeah, he's still
I think we don't make you shoot rotate.
Okay, yeah, so he's like, I'm gonna kill the guy mid, because remember, that's your thing. You love to... He saw his shadow, I guess. Why is he pushing? He got a kill, right? It's 5v2. The only thing he could possibly do to lose this round for your team is to just die. And that's what happens. The other guy, Art, kills him. There's no reason for him to keep going. You should just play it safe, go back to B with your guys. Maybe hold the op on banana instead of the M4. Okay, so there's that. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know, you guys have really, like, his lurk mechanic is, I just think it needs a little bit of improvement. Okay, so round 11. I don't know, apparently something was shake. Oh yeah, right there. Okay, so simple things like that can just lose you the round. So, I don't know, like, yeah, obviously you can't get stuck in the floorboards, but what if, like, nobody's ever thrown the bomb there, right? What if it glitches? Something like that happens. Like, maybe you can match medic it, I don't know. But let's say you throw the bomb into here, and it gets stuck in one of the crevices. You just, like, these are things you don't have to do. It's, you know, like, I'm gonna make a joke, ha ha ha, but it can just lose you the round, because you don't expect this random crap to happen. So then there's that, and then it's right here. When you're holding this angle and you're expecting them to come out, all you need to look at is the window. Like, sure, they could be behind this white wall right here, but like the odds are in favor that if they're coming into this room, they're not already here. So if you post on the window, he comes to the window, you shoot him. If he is behind the white wall, you flick from the window to the bedroom. But because the odds are that he's not in the room already, if he's not there now and he's not peeking out of window, then you should keep your cross. So like right now you have to flick if he comes in the room. The other way you don't, because the odds. And then there's, you guys, so you do a B fake and then you go A after you get roasted right here. And there's one way I can see you tweaking something to making it work. You do a fake, which is nice, you know, you throw a few smokes and things. But I'll show you the one I don't like, and it's easily fixable. So like you still have mollies that you can use. So you get a kill on B, you almost kill the other guy. So you throw one flash, you throw a CT smoke, you throw a spool smoke. They're like, let's rotate, they're coming, they're gonna come. So you send the guy over. That molly is what throws it off for me. So if you're gonna do an execute, the execute's gonna be perfect. There's not gonna be a problem. You throwing that molly doesn't do anything. Why would they ever have a guy just sitting in water, or pool, whatever you call it? They won't. So it seems like you just threw it, and then there's a guy over here, and he can hear you. Both of you running back. Well, one of you. And then the other guy throws a flash. 2 flashes. And he makes noise. But he can only hear one guy shooting. He also sees nobody. I think he's slightly peeking to the right. He might not be. But basically, it still worked. So, like, you know, they got the 1v3. But let's say you molly oranges, both of them. I don't know, that seems like it does, number one, it does something, so they assume you're doing a nice execute, because the other places they can stand are Emo, New Box, and then like in the fountain or behind it. So it's just the fact of, if you think someone's coming in with nothing versus everything, it's like, that's an extreme is what I'm saying. So like, would you come in with no smokes? No. Would you come in with 1 smoke? Maybe. Most likely not. Would you come in with 2 smokes? Yeah, I think so. This molly doesn't really do much. It doesn't, you know, they hear the molly, they're like, there's a molly, there's another nade. But it's not like there's a nice molly. So like, and all you have to do is you have to like get on the car and you jump and you throw it and it lands here. It's not a lot of work. So yeah, like your plan still works, obviously. You know, you get the fake and everything. Kill the. I think you kill the guy over here. Yeah. So I mean, you won the round, yeah. But a little thing to add.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
And then the next round, you do the same thing with the mid. Like I think you both watch left again. It's just like if he peeks right and he kills you and he runs away, neither of you, like, you have to flick to that angle instead of looking at both. So that would be these two. And then Sausen messes up. So he's right here. Okay, so if you're doing an A take and you're gonna have a solo B lurker, all you have to do is make them think somebody's there, right? You want to make them throw smokes, and because if you're doing anything B, you want to make the CTs throw smokes early in case you want to do like a late execute, so that they don't have any. And it's really easy. You shoot, and then they're like, somebody's here, let's throw a smoke. You know, if nobody's there, they might not throw a smoke. They probably will, but they might not. They might want to save it for later. They have mollies, so maybe they're not too concerned. But look, they give you banana, right? And usually he plays A, so this is what I was saying before to you guys, that other people won't know about. But you shouldn't like change up your roles. You should have to keep the same people in the same spots. So he's probably like, what are you guys talking about? They're not being aggressive now. They must have never played it. And he doesn't know how to play against this team because he hasn't. He's just, you know, slow peeking angles. Okay, so right now they threw a smoke and they don't even know if anybody's there. So basically, you can just sit there. You can make noise if you want. You can just wait. You know, like if you want to play really passive, you sit cubby and you hope they just run by. Or you can just sit right where you are now. I don't know, anything really. But what you do is not good. So you die. So, like, you don't have to be this aggressive. You don't have to be looking at all these angles. You can just shoot. They obviously randomly shoot through smoke. I don't know. Maybe you made a noise. I don't think you did. But they get a kill B for free. So they might be like, there's more people behind the smoke. But they could also be like, maybe there's not. I don't know. They could be like, there's one less person here, so we don't have to worry about it this much. And then things start happening A, so they're like, oh, he was probably just a lurker. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, so your A execute consisted of, yeah, I think this was one. Just one smoke. So when you try to come in, you're coming against this pit guy. Oh, do you throw these as well? Let me look back at that.
Yeah, you still have to use it.
Let's see, do you throw these smokes? Okay, well, okay. So basically, you're all the way up here. If there's a guy playing Storm, he just shoots you, right? I don't know. The guy porch could have stayed there. It's like you're out in the open right now. Before you threw the smokes and then do it. Now you're fine. I assume you throw both of these, and you're like, now they can't see us. Now we get a plant. Nice. But basically, you're coming in and they're just shooting you down because you're not throwing a ton of flashes. You're not mollying areas out. They mollied, like, they threw a molly so you couldn't get on the site, and then you're like, what do we do now? And then you run B, because you're like, we got him good, boys. And I don't know what happens. So you smoke out these two spots, comes through, and then you just miss shots.
Counter-terrorists win.
That guy's bad.
Yeah, so this is where you get the flash, and I'll show you on the demo. Like, it doesn't hit. Maybe the demo is just wrong, or with the exploding positionary spots on the ground are wrong. But it's short, and I don't know how to flash them. So basically, you get that nice kill there. You're like 5v4. Let's go, let's go. Okay, good, you don't. You play passive still, that's nice. You know, he's gonna peek this angle. So like, let's just be like, what do you have right now? Even if you didn't get the kill, you have all of this, and you have all of this. Well, you still have all of this. There's much more map control than like the other round where you just had this, you know? Something like that. And I'm not saying you can't have rounds where you just go to a certain place. That can happen. But I just want to point it out in case like it's something you want to fix. Did you already throw that smoke? Yeah, okay. So your smoke right here, it misses. Your lane smoke, it doesn't bounce off the wall far enough. That's just a note, something to note. So basically, with this smoke, he's supposed to be like, nothing can be my right, so I'm gonna peek left. And okay, nobody's there, right? But you didn't. That's them throwing the flashes. Why don't you throw a flat? Or yeah. Do I have the wrong round? See, like this videos by myself. I don't know. Like, I have nothing to go off of. Let's see.
Yeah, I think you should use them.
This is round 13, and I noticed this guy's flash. I don't know what it was. It must not be that Vince flash. Oh yeah, this one. That's terrible flash. Like, try to calculate things, because he knows it's coming, so he backs off. And then you flash yourself. And then the other guy just sits there, and then I think he kills 2 of you, maybe? Yeah, he does. So he kills 2 of you and he sees bomb. So what do you do right now? You're panicking, you're like 2v3. And you decide to go B, which you didn't do anything B. But you still want to go there, and it's a 2v2. And then this guy sits in CT and he kills both of you. Or, no, this guy kills you and then his friend comes over and kills you.
Yeah.
What? You should have just continued with the A take. If you have a plan, continue with it. Maybe you don't have a plan, I don't know. And then 14, you just, you do some... So now you buy up. So it's round 15. And this is what I'm pointing out before. So he's like 6, he's 5. Why is Shake solo B? Like, he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I don't even know what he plays because you guys just go everywhere. He doesn't know what they're doing currently. Sawison was doing that last time. Keep it like try to keep it consistent so he knows how to play against them. It's not like you've got like checked out all of their demos and you know exactly, and everybody knows exactly how each player the other team plays. You don't have that knowledge, so just try to keep it, the same people. And something else with Shake artists. I don't know. I think you get the A and then he tries to push B or something. Oh, here's that flash. So look where this lands. It hits that wall and then it. Okay, this time on the demo it showed it correctly. Before it showed it to the more left side. It's a really nice flash. And obviously, they won't be able to react to that dink when it hits the wall. But it's really nice. So you just flashed that guy, and you flash these guys all at the same time, and you have left smoked off. So now you're like easy kill, right? There you go. Oh yeah, that's what happens. Okay, so right. Okay, so maybe the other two people died stupidly as well. But right now you have two people against two people. One of your guys is low. You may know the other guy's half health. I don't know if you like how your comms are. So your hurt guy decides to go. He's like, I'm gonna go to the porch. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go porch. So look where they are right now. He's coming up here. And this is smoked off. He's coming here. If they go right now and defuse it, and this guy watches porch, you actually lose the round. Like, it's simple as that. Like, let's say they smoke it too or something, or it's already smoked. So you're basically doing two long routes. You're doing a route that does this, and you can't. If you're standing here, you can't see the bomb. So standing here is terrible in general. And if you're coming here, people know people do this, so they have two people alive, so they could have one guy watching it. There's not much he could do with his 19 health, but if he just sits here, and he waits for them to tap it, and if they tap it, he peeks. And then if he sees maybe them get off it, he just runs back. And let's say they stick on it, he comes out here and he shoots them. It's simple as that. Like, it's a really strong plant position, and that's why it's there. So basically, he's useless if he's over here. And it takes him a while to get here, and they would know he's here. Because if somebody plants default, you might think someone's here anyway. So you'll see what happens. So he goes into here, and the other guy, he misses his shots, sadly. But look, they get defused right now, and he can't... I mean, like, he could, yeah, but if the other person's defending... Like, at the end of the round, it looks great, because you have a double crossfire at the bomb, but the routes you took to get to it were just really questionable. Like, this is an example of, oh, it worked this time, but it won't work again. Something like that. Oh, this is the match. Okay. So let's go back a little bit.
Yeah, you saw that.
Okay, so you know you got a 3 smoke, 1 flash, and then 257 by. Wait. Yeah, okay. So basically, you throw the smoke. I guess like it can't show other people, but it's the car smoke where it's the one way. So you know that's a cheesy way to start it. They might just pre-fire you through smoke, but you know it's something. And then you have, oh yeah, it's easier because it's the ones. You have Aloha throwing a flash for alt mid, so that your Nin and Sausen can come and peek them. And it starts off great. I don't recommend putting 2 people here, because what if they just spray and they kill you? Things like that. Basically, Nin, you know, he's missing a couple shots. Sausen's hitting through a wall. And then they call departments, he gets 1, and then he dies. So, look at it right now. So 3 on 3. They just killed 2 guys, eh? Advantage is much more in there. And they were throwing just shit decoys because I guess they wanted to copy you somehow. And they have 1 guy banana and 2 guys in apartments. Well, 1 all is coming up apartments. So they're like, okay, let's just come out A. And then what this guy's doing, Aloha, he's doing great. So he's like, I'm gonna hold this angle where they could easily come out of, and then I'm gonna look at this angle. I'm gonna go back and forth. But I think he, let's see. Oh yeah, it's not about him. Like I said, I'm really bad at these one person things. So here comes Shake. Does he get flashed here? No, they don't have flashes. What am I? This is round 16. I don't know. I see something about Shake should watch mid, but I don't know what that's about really. Okay, so you're gonna see here, and you guys even after the fact in your death comm, you talk about this. Okay, right there. You made a noise. So let's say they think there's two people B. They now know where one is. One is not in sight. That's just that's free information for them.
Yeah.
And he sees me through the smoke.
No, he was at the edge of it, he could see you.
So shouldn't be able to.
Why were you making noise?
Like, that,
I
all
wanted
that
to
did
make
was
it
let him
sound
know
like I was
right where you were.
rotating.
But, like, rotating
that's
makes no
not
sense
good.
then. Like, you wanna wait
You
for
should
your
have done
teammate
that
to
shit
get
like 5 second punches or whatever.
I was shaking like crazy. I did 98 to that motherfucker.
The BM guy with the whole game was talking about his mouse had problems or something. So then there's this round, and this is where you do your super passive A quad hold and your one shotgun. And I really see nothing wrong with this play, except for the other team's aim. You somehow kill all of them. So basically, he's like, I'm gonna play super aggressive. So that, I don't know, maybe they think there's more people in the site. And they don't even come here. So basically, they do an arch rep. They should already be like, they might be playing passive, because they're not anyway. He shoots his teammate right there. Basically, they come around this. And basically, they have arches for free. They have mid, both sides of mid. And peeking this angle, just there are so many places they could be like, they could be right behind this wall, they could be, you know, in sight, they could be right behind default, they could be porch. You see all these angles that you're already at that can hit them. I don't know why they would like. Maybe at least flash, do something, but you probably shouldn't come through this angle. You should just come here, maybe go B or slow work it, like I guess they have a guy pushing in here. Maybe if you still want to go A, smoke off, just smoke this off, so you don't have to look at it. You come here, one guy looks left, one guy looks right, or the opposite directions. But something, they just come in. This is like, and this is what you guys are doing. It's like, this comes in, he's starting to get shot from everywhere, and then they just die because they keep coming in. The bombs now, and yeah. Let's see. And then he comes behind him, kills him. And then, I don't know, they just lose the round. So, like, yeah, you can say it's really good by you guys, because you played it super passive. They didn't know where you were. So, you know, they couldn't, they didn't do an execute, so you took advantage of that. Basically, every time one of them peeks, 3 of you peek. And they keep doing it over and over. And yeah, see, the bomb was all the way back there. They did bomb first as well. So now, oh yeah, so there's a thing I don't like about South Spy. So basically, and I mean, obviously, okay, so if you lose this round, everybody can buy but him. And like if everybody dies, everybody else has enough for a buy, and he'll have just the because you know you just won one round. you'll have just the loss bonus, and I don't know. To me, it seems like a little bit much because the P90 is really expensive. Why don't you just buy? I think there's like a 1K gun you can buy, right? Something cheaper though. Yeah. Or maybe just the pistol armor. Cause so the thing is, you knew they bought that round. They bought everything. So this round they're not gonna have very much. So if you just buy the pistol armor and everybody else has SMGs and shotgun, you should be fine.
Sorry.
And if you look at your buy right now, you have 3 smokes and like a few flashes. That's not ideal. And they could have force bought Tech 9 and armor to re-eco you, but they don't. So this is round 18. Okay, so basically you trade a guy because they rushed in, and then you get 2 kills. So right now it's 4v3. If you just do like a 2-2 if you want, or a 3-1, or just anything where you sit passive, you win the round. They can't kill you. And I assume he dies next. Oh no, it's the pushing shotgun. He dies. Like, why is he pushing? He has no need. You're up a man. They don't have any weapons because like they haven't come up mid to collect the 2 dead people weapons. Like, you don't have a problem. And then like, why are you guys doing this? Why are you rushing apartments? And okay, so number 1, you're rushing them, which means they know where you are. They can hear you. Number 2, you're giving them the angles they want. He got you in 1 hit because it was just a headshot. If you're playing long angles, you kill him. There's things like that. Shotgun gets 1 kill. Does he die after that? I don't know. So like now they have a shotgun P90 versus I don't know, it's like a Mac 10. Is that what that is? And then UMP. So I mean, like, they're not too far off, except for that they don't have armor. Did they win this round? So basically, they smoked you off. Okay, so I think Aloha pushes the smoke here, and I really don't like it. Okay, no, he doesn't. Oh, does he? Flash mid. Okay. Okay, so you got those kills, right? But you could have easily lost it. They just come out spraying anything, and they just hit you. It's really risky. Like, you did it because you had the bomb, but still, you could have easily lost it. If you just play more passive, like you back up, like something simple is just backing up a little bit, making that aim, that range farther. Okay, so it's 19. If you look at Nin here, he comes up and he gets shot, he misses, and then he re-picks it. So, he misses a shot, right? He has 18 health, what should he do? Run. The guy's still spraying. He's lucky. He's lucky he didn't die there. Maybe they even throw an HE randomly and it kills him. And then you guys have problems at B. So you have one guy Spool is throwing a flash for one guy in sight. So the whole point of this flash is you throw the flash here, or no, you throw it here, and it flashes anybody, you know, just looking right here. And if somebody's looking this way, at least it flashes them for a couple seconds, like a second maybe. And if you throw the flash here, it'll flash anybody looking here. But basically, if you throw the flash, this guy gets blind. The guy is over here. He doesn't even have time to get up to like act on it. So you see that happens. He throws the flash, and then the guy peeks when he's not blind anymore. So I don't know. It's just you have to figure those things out. Why are you running around right now? Basically, you're alone at B. They know it. There's 3 guys alive. They killed 1 at B. Like, there's not going to be 2 more at B. Especially if they know it's the op and he was mid before. So you already got okay. There you go.
Thought they were coming up
And
there
they
for
went
some
around.
reason.
Yeah, I don't think we should be doing that aggression anymore.
Bomb has been planted.
It's not that you should be doing the aggression, you're just doing it wrong.
Terrorists win.
In this round, okay, so this is what I was talking before. You're like, he's the only one who can buy shotguns on a save. Look at your money. So what you're gonna do is, you know, you got the 1 loss. You might save another round. You know, try to buy after that for a spy. I don't know, but he buys. He has no money. Even if so, now you're almost dedicated to the double save now. I mean, maybe he wanted to either way. I don't know. But he buys it and then he just dies. That seems just like a free kill to me. Okay, so now look at the other team right now. Do you see how they're playing it? They have 2 guys taking apartments, maybe not in the best way, but you know, getting a trade kill either way. You have 1 guy holding mid, and you have 2 guys banana. Like, that's a nice default. They have right now. They have all of this. All of this as presence. And then I don't know what happens. Do you win this one too? I hope not. Okay, yeah, you don't win this. Oh, you saved the AKs, which is nice. Okay, and then so like that's what I was saying before. So you got the 2 AKs, and then you're gonna force buy around it. But what is Shake gonna do with that money? Like, it's not. So I think someone has to drop him. Yeah, he gets dropped. If he hadn't bought it, I think he could get like a FAMAS by himself. It's simple examples as if they only saved 1 AK, he would not have a gun. Something like that. Because look at their money. They wouldn't have enough to get him another gun. Yeah, but they saved 2, so he got lucky there. So this is round 21. Oh, the other problem with that round was, if he's the only person buying a gun, you stack people around him, so that when he dies, you pick up the gun and use it as well. It's like, on T side, a lot of teams like to buy 1 AK, and he's always the first one in. So that if he dies, someone picks up the AK, they repeat the angle, or they go somewhere else, so that you can get multiple lives out of it. I don't know, you mess up the B flash strat again, I think. See, this time you're closer. You're supposed to be even farther closer. Like, what I'm saying is needs work, is you should be able to time, the shotgun should be able to time when your teammate's guy says flashbang out, he should be able to time when he turns around. So instantly, he's right at that corner, he turns around, shoots the guy. He had a lot of like area to kill him, he even hits him, he hits him twice. That guy should be dead. You just gotta work on that, I guess. Also, over here on the other side, if you see broken boards like this, that means that Molotov is coming in. It doesn't happen this time, but you're standing in a room which you assume is going to get Molotoved, and they have guys right to your right. You shouldn't have won this battle. Basically, you get Molotoved out, they sit the stairs and they wait for you and they shoot you running out, or they boost up on the haystack and then they jump in, and I don't know anything. You get a double kill, you have no idea. It's like they go, oh, they baited us. I mean, that's
totally
Inferno. They should expect things like that. That's why you molly that room out. I don't know why they would spam it and then not do anything with it. Like, they acknowledge your presence there. Okay, and then over on the B site. So right now it's a 3v4. No, it's a 4v3. So basically you're good. You're set. Why don't Salison just back? Okay, he can hold that angle maybe. See if they're coming up mid. But he could back up to A if he wants, and you can have two people super passive A. But at B, you're playing these angles which are like, I don't know, they seem semi-aggressive. Like if they just spray through the smoke at spools and he hits you, you kind of get, you know, killed. And then he comes back over here. And that was, it was risky because he could actually, I think he could see. No, he couldn't have. But why are you so close? Like, they're running out of time. They're just gonna rush a site at this point. So why don't you have like maybe some guy sit quad, or sit emo, or sit second orange, in a place that if they're rushed, they may not check. He's waiting for flashes so he can turn around. Oh yeah, this. Okay, so the plan for you guys is you throw the flash off that yellow container, and then your buddy turns around and shoots them all down. And you think they're not blind, but they actually do get blind. It's just the fact that one guy checks. See right there, when he checks the right corner area over here, he doesn't get flashed, and then he comes in. And the fact that the flash is really deep, so it didn't flash them for that long. And then there's Shake, raise one guy down. Now it's a 2v2 retake, perfectly, you know, possible, right? Okay, well, to looking at this, but you come up, yeah, kills you.
You went quick though. I couldn't see him.
20
I
health.
was in the smoke.
Those flashes were fucking devastating. It flashed, that flash you threw flashed one of them like severely, and the other dude didn't want flash at all. I guess he like looked away.
Yeah. It's just the fact that the flash is really deep into office. So now you're like, okay, we're gonna save a round, gonna try to win the next one. It's round 22. Okay, so here you're doing a passive B setup. I think it's a one. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, so number one, why are you walking around like that? See, like I noticed that it's a B setup, and yet I see 4 people coming to A. Why don't you just, you know, go B? Okay, so you're doing your passive B setup with one guy who's always here. He's always sandbags. I think he gets a kill again somehow. But don't they? If they throw a molly, he's fine. Yeah, how does he get a kill? Please. Who are you playing against? Okay, so now it's a 4v4. You're lucky. You shouldn't have got that kill. He's there every round. Okay, but the problem here is you decide I'm gonna be up here. I don't know how you do it, but like the guy's up here. So when you have a really passive setup, you don't want areas where they could see you. So you have a guy emo, you have a guy sitting behind the spool, and you even realize it, but you realize it too late, and they hear you. So maybe they think you're boosting now. I don't know. And also, so Sausin should not be here. If they see you, they might be like, B stack. I don't know, they could think that, right? And then they go A. I don't know. People think different things. But you're playing really aggressive. Why? I think you just die, right? Okay, well they see you at least. You're trying to bait your team, bait the other team into you. I don't know. It wouldn't work on me. That's like he's even working up A. He smokes off lane. He goes arches. He's checking all these angles. He's like, I don't see anything. Why they still can be, I don't know. And then they have a guy flanking CT, and they smoke off CT. That's, I don't know. But look, you have two guys in smokes. You have other people just not being. It's really nice. You have a bunch of kills. Oh, actually, oh yeah, you timed them out on this one.
Counter-terrorists win.
And then you never turn around. Every time you do that, you keep going the same direction. I don't know how it works. But yeah, there's that. You won a save. I don't know how. The other team knew you weren't A, or at least knew you weren't on half of A, and still won A. I have no idea how that works. Something about shake. Let's see what it is. What happens to him?
Nice try, Alec.
I don't know. That's something. Oh yeah, it's right here. So the other guy's, you know, somewhere, right? Anywhere on the map. You cleared banana. You have a guy already up there. So he's probably, you know, he's either saving or he's coming CT. That's like the only, you know, the only two things. Because he's not B anywhere. You're just running around. You throw some smoke, and then I think he actually, no, does he die? Yeah, and then he dies. Why don't you just, you know, stay at the bomb? Take it like you'd play a normal game. Okay, in this round, he once again he peeks too much, and he dies this time. So they smoked. Did they smoke off lane, or was it just a mid smoke? But either way, when you see that happen, they're coming arches, right? And if they smoke off arches, they're going lane, or they're gonna push through a smoke. But most likely, they're going the place the smoke isn't. So, you should fall back to arches, and then maybe go around to library, or just fall back to library if you have time. This time you don't have time. But you choose to stay in the battle. You throw a nade as well. You should just have your gun out. Get ready for when you're not flashed to see them and kill them. And then you get destroyed. You get absolutely wrecked by that one guy. Now, if you chose to keep your knife out and just run, you know, you have the speed. You could have made it away. You have to not be so aggressive. It's the same thing on mid when you peek twice. Like, you can't be good. But I think your team, you know, makes up for it here.
Counter-terrorists win.
There's also one thing I noticed, just in general. So you said like your CT side wasn't good. You think it's terrible. That's because I think you don't know how to adapt mid-round to something, such as, and you're always playing aggressive. This happens in the next couple rounds. There's a reason you lose a lot of rounds. I didn't show it. Yeah, so like I'm doing this alone. I'm not thinking about things. Like for example, this same round. Look what Sousen does. It's just every round he pushes.
You only wait for 2 minutes to get there.
And as a CT, why are you pushing every round? You know, they have to come to you, right? That's the philosophy of the game. He knows where he is right now. He's... Why is he pushing the arches smoke? I mean the mid. Oh, that's not the. Okay, yeah, so I use this as an example. He should have died. Like, if they just turn around, they see him. They got a couple kills, and they see him, and then he dies. Okay, he doesn't die. There we go, he dies. Okay, basically he pushed through a smoke when the entire other team was there, so he should have died. And I think next round he does the same thing. Why is he going up? Dead. He just gave him a kill. And I bet the guy didn't even expect him to be there, of course. But he still got the kill. He's expecting people to be anywhere because you guys rush everywhere. You only have one B player? Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I note in this round, Aloha, he doesn't have to be doing all these things. So, right now he's peeking lane and he's peeking patio. He doesn't have to. He has, 2 people outside that can watch him inform. Okay, now 1. If he plays super passive, like let's say he moves as far as he can to the left here, right beside the house, they have to come onto the site to even see him, to know where he is, because, he's a CT, he could be anywhere. Right now he's peeking 2 angles. I don't know if he gets taken advantage for it, but like if the guy pushes lane, he sees him, he kills him while he's looking at like ports or something. We'll skip that. Like right now, a guy could come out porch, kill him, free kill. They know where he is, right? Just hide. What is he gonna scare them off of coming A? They just smoke it and then rush up on the site and plant. Or they molly him out and then they kill him and then they plant. Okay, somehow he did scare them. Basically, you got this crossfire because they just assume you aren't CT and they don't smoke it at all. And then you teabag your
I was hoping one of you guys would have a smoke.
Guys at A.
Counter-terrorists win.
And then this is the round where you do the B push. I think it might be. I think it was in one of the first rounds. You do the iBuy power banana push. It doesn't work out.
Dude just hits fucking headshots all day.
No, I couldn't have.
I was going to the bomb.
I guess I missed it.
Listen, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, dude, there's a reason you only have 51 points.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
God. Why do you do this to me?
Not 57, not 59, 51.
Listen, Nolan. There's a reason you're a total fucking faggot, okay?
Is it because I can suck a golf ball through a garden hose?
Yeah.
Exactly!
Counter-terrorists win.
I don't know. I remember there was one round where you just iBuy power push start where you smoke bottom banana, and I think it's a late bottom banana smoke because it bounces off the roof. Yeah. And then you push with 2 people, and you both die. You should try to work on it. Maybe put a 3rd person there like they used to, and have an op in it. I don't know. just don't do it because you know, like you're not good at it. Oh, it's this round. Okay. I think it takes too long because it bounces off the roof. But right now, so let's see what you throw at them to stop them, right? So I think the overpower banana push was you throw 2 or 3 Molotovs, maybe just 2, and then you get your opera play.
Like your teammates
golf
taking
ball
it.
through Gardenos?
Yeah.
We'll see how you do it. So you throw 1. 1 molly isn't gonna stop anybody. If they want to push, they're gonna push, and their strat is to push because they don't have anything. They don't have any nades. Maybe they weren't gonna push. Who knows? So you have 1 guy car, 1 guy spawning by car, and then look at this angle right here. They could just shoot both of you at the same time, because you're looking down here. You don't see anything, right? I'm gonna wide peek this. Your teammate just died here. You're gonna die. Like they're shooting the same spot. I just feel like if you threw maybe 2 HEs would do a lot more than that. Because the thing about having strong CT banana pushes, you have to get them off. You have to make sure they're not in the arches. And that Molotov isn't going to do that. If you nade them, maybe, I don't know, they're hurt or they can't see, or maybe you flash them as well. But you have to make sure they're not in between the smoke and the car. Because that's where you have to be to get control of banana. If they're in that area, then that's a problem. And they're going to kill you like they just did. Ways to improve it are just to throw a bunch of Molotovs. Like there's a reason they did 3 people. It's that they could have 2 people throwing things, and they could have 1 person throwing things or just posting up. So yeah, there goes that. He dies.
So you see, there's a reason why you only have 57 points.
And they ran through it. They ran
You
through a
really need
smoke
to
and a molly,
pre-flash, like
and then
regardless
Shotgun got
of
one
if you
AK.
think there's a...
Okay, so your complaint about what that round was that they ran through a smoke and a molly. So that smoke they're gonna run through. Their plan is to rush. They're just gonna run through it. I saw this fail at, I don't know where it was, but there was one team recently that was trying to do the bottom banana smokes. And so, like, another team did a second round Tech 9 armor push through them, and they got destroyed. It's because it's not, the smoke isn't supposed to stop them. It's supposed to be, if you're not coming in, you're not coming in. Like if you're not already in, you're not coming in. Because let's say nobody goes through banana real fast, you're not gonna, a T isn't gonna walk through that smoke because they're just gonna get upped. And on the other hand, if they're in banana, you don't have a smoke anywhere. You don't have a smoke by car to stop them, so they can just peek all the angles individually if they want. Or if they rush and you rush, they're gonna win because, you know, like 5v2 gun wise as well. They know where you can come from.
Neither of us had flashes there.
So I just
I don't understand why you didn't ask for the top of banana smoke then. Like really, the bottom of banana smoke is so useless.
Yeah, Shake, why didn't you ask for that, Shake?
And I don't know, he's throwing Shake under the bus right there. Okay, one thing, you're a team. So if one of you fails, then you all fail, right? So don't throw Shake under the bus for that. If you're playing the spot with him, and he asks for a call, and you don't like it, then it's your priority. It's your fault if you don't, like, say it's a problem. I don't know if you were joking in that comment or not, but either way, it's your fault equally as much as it is his. Okay, but see, also, they knew you were gonna rush B. That's why they were all arches. Or they were just dodging grenades. But you rush mid every round, you rush B every round. Well, not every round, not B as much. But you rushed it a lot. I've never seen anybody in the spot, actually. So, like, you're really aggressive on B again. Like, they're gonna expect it. Why wouldn't they? And he's always at sandbags. No doubt about it. You have to learn. Okay, so my favorite spot on banana is behind quad. A lot of people like behind emo. A lot of people like behind spools. But I have the ability to change my spot. Shake has literally been in that spot every single round. Like, I don't know, obviously that's an exaggeration, but I would know to pre-fire that. Why haven't they mollied it is my question, really. But that reflects on them, not you guys. And you shouldn't abuse that. Because a good team would do that. I mean, like, a good team would molly you out. Oh yeah, you win this round too, don't you? Why can't they just shoot you?
Counter-terrorists win.
They don't throw a single smoke or a flash, they try to out-aim you. Close range against pistols. And then their aim is worse. And I don't know why they expect it to work. This was like this is an IM team that's not doing too well, but I don't know, I feel like if you're gonna at least go for IM, you have to have something to show. In this round, I don't know what happens. You gotta pick mid, nice. Maybe you don't see any people going. Just playing under boost. One through smoke. I know you win this round. Your A players push out of A. I don't know how they did it. Maybe they both? He's throwing the smoke right here. Hey, landed. And then now they're coming back A, so.
Through the fucking wall. He's so nuts.
I don't know. That wasn't a spectacular play to me.
What? Yeah, I don't know about running into the smoke.
Okay, why would you run that way? Why didn't you just run back in the pit? Like, you knew there was a hole in that smoke.
Did you see that flash shake through?
I think he just kills him.
That was pretty good. It was like a CT.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the flash. Okay, so none of you look at demos. That's
Banana smoke is so useless.
Through the fucking wall. He's so nuts. What?
I feel this is a pretty nice flash. So basically what happens is he sits in that crack and then he throws it and look where it lands. So it flashes anybody looking at it. So it's actually really nice. I mean flash, not smoke.
Yeah, I don't know about running into the smoke.
Did you see that flash shake through?
No.
That was pretty good. It was like a CT archway pop flash that landed by mid.
I don't know what he was shooting at there. So basically all I see is that you guys are... The main problems with your team is that you're too aggressive and your executes have some working with you. Like, I don't think you actually have an A execute, which is the most important thing on every map. Like, if you're gonna go cash and you don't have an idea of where you're throwing smokes, there's nothing you can do. What else is there? I don't know. I can't really critique your executes if you don't have them. Like, you have a nice B execute and you do it, and it works really well for you guys, I think. You didn't do it, you know, like, too much. But it worked out really well where you smoke off spools, you, like, you know, different areas of the site, and then you go up onto it. I feel like you should try to work that more. Make sure you can get that down pat. Molly off certain places, like, if you know how to molly quad, do that. For the A side, I can't critique anything until you figure out what smokes you're doing. Like, you're running around in apartments, and in this match they didn't take advantage of you. But if they have a guy at like port side, and he just op you every single time. I could see that happening. Cause like you're too carefree about it. I don't know. They didn't play Dark ever, so I didn't see how you would react to it. For example, the classic thing is you jump a guy up in the bedroom and then he looks into the entire dark room for you, and then your apartment guy comes up and then peeks port side while like intermittently looking at boiler, or the guy who jumped in the bedroom can check your boiler and then you check port side of apartments, like working together. I can't really critique those things until I see the other team do them against you. So yeah, there's that.